Hello, guys. So far today, we're still in the morning spot. We usually like 21 to 20 minutes before we reach the afternoon. I am your host, ZD Exact. Episode number 22, guys, of Cris Tales of something we sort of done yesterday in the afternoon. Why? Because, well, the connection stopped due to the since I was in this yesterday and so on and so forth, but you guys understand I only do 2 chats only. Probably with love, support, and respect, guys. Only on days off I do, but other than that, if you guys want to catch more Cris Tales, every 3 to 4 days a week today, guys. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. From guys with love, support, and respect. It's the most important thing you guys can ever have. We'll be meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube. And check out the descriptions that we have today, too. Pretty much under descriptions. That is filled with love, support, and respect, and also great gratitude, and anything else superior, guys, so. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter today, I just thought I would get this new episode out of the way of Cris Tales for you guys this morning. And, I mean, pretty much before we get to the noon. And then I'll probably be in and out of the house for the most part, so I haven't had anything since last night outside of the house at this point. But other than that, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter at JD Zach Dawson. That's the awesome commentator, guys. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter anytime you guys like. I've been on Twitter for over 3 years, and thanks for everything's settling down, and try it again. Let's just hope we don't have the same competitive stuff from yesterday, guys, in the afternoon. Hopefully we can try to get an episode from anything that's in particular, guys. But guys, call me Zach or JD. Also, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. You guys have a Steam account. You guys can friend request me on Steam. Tell me what good games you like to play on Steam. It's like, what are the best games you guys want to play on Steam? You guys can check them out if you guys like playing RPGs, music, anything that's more compared to you guys. Anything that's no problemo, no much of association at this point, but anything that follows, guys, is the results that you guys want to really see for yourself at this point. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, there's always something to add, and also, guys, knowledge is power. Any games you guys can find with RPGs, music, and even so, guys, sports. But speaking of Final Fantasy, guys, you guys already understand Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster? It's gonna be coming to Steam in the next under 2 weeks, guys, since I finally got pretty much my newest money in the bank at this point, but there's actually no problemo. So, it goes inside and outside the good length, so. But if you guys like playing music, sports, whatever, you guys can let me know in the live chat. But other than that, with that in mind, guys, the name is Zach Dawson 993, and that's actually equaled with Steam. Alright, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a poll question. Pretty much a good poll question involving Mario today, so. Alright, guys, here's a poll question for you guys. With any Mario sports game only on the Nintendo system. Wait a minute, how do I spell that? Nintendo. Hold on, guys. Actually, I'll do that in just a second, guys. But if you guys also have a Reddit, you guys can friend request me on Reddit. The different way that we do things on Twitter. If you guys are interested of what your Reddit is, you guys can follow me and friend request me on Reddit. The name is Zach Dawson 1993. I've actually been on Reddit, kind of like the same thing we do on Twitter. Same point at the same time, and, you know, making sure everything's settling down, and try it again this time, guys. This is actually Redemption that we were trying to do, yesterday, so in the afternoon. Only on the Nintendo systems. What sport was good with gameplay. With gameplay, and see if I can fit this in, guys. And fan base. Okay, there we go, guys. I think we can finally have something here. Baseball. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of sports that goes with this. Well, guys, here's something I'm going to be bringing into justice here. Soccer. Other. Alright, there you go, guys. Got to check out the also awesome commentator, guys. Rocking and rolling as well in this group today, and that's Kevin. I actually love this guy. He's tremendous. Smart, trustworthy. And the best days you guys can see him live is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays. And you guys can also check out my girl Shorty. She'll be on tonight around 4. So we'll get to that in mind as well today, guys. So make it so there's inside or outside the inside scoop. So we can show most of you guys today, out of 221 mods, that what love, support, and respect is. Having great content, plenty of popularity, what you love to do, what hobbies you like to do, and anything that follows for anything. And you guys can also check out Running Egg, rocking and rolling as well, guys. The awesome commentator himself. He's great. He has awesome commentating stuff. Whether it's doing a talent show or doing something else, like say traveling, anything else compared to it. That's pretty much something off the bat. So I know, guys, we're gonna skip this dialogue because we actually been through it yesterday before the connection stopped. So if you guys can see what we were trying to do yesterday before we were trying to get to IGN News yesterday in the afternoon. It was actually my second day off out of the 3 this week. So basically, I'll follow the dialogue a little bit, but we'll see what happens thoroughly. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing to Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, all of us today in this predicament, actually pretty much any predicament, a contract, or anything, is, excuse me. But on that, with love, support, and respect today, we watch videos in full, you guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. And the best 3 apps, guys, if you guys do have an outside app like, say, Instagram, you guys can send me out anytime we like. As long as it's not anything inside or outside of balance, but begin to meet new people and new family members, too. But it's all good. But on that, you guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can vote on Len at 33. And the Great Soulman at 14. Alright, guys, my highest likes is 29. My top 2 views is 98 and 113. Final Fantasy 9 this morning was so far today from this morning, it wasn't too bad. So, well, we were in the middle of doing, guys, yesterday. We were trying to get a couple new stuff between our party members. As you guys see in the upper right of your screen, we got Chris Bell up top, JKR721, what's the nickname for him is K, guys. So he's pretty much in the middle, and then you have Zaz. Remember, guys, it's not the favorite food that I love to have, or what I'd like to have, and that's pizza at this point. But as long as it's not something to have any of a box for, but I will get the signet for. As you guys see, domestic defense will be up by 5, and then the defense will be up to 10 too. So let's go and equip that, and then I originally did say, guys, that I wasn't going to be able to get the other stuff, but I will sell these 2 because I don't think the amber rings won't do a whole lot. Maybe a little bit of different effects or something. But that's pretty much us saying, a brighter future, or pretty much a shining light at this point. As far as the other stuff goes, we still have the toxic keychain, and that's only for 16,000 too. I did say, I'm not sure if I said this yesterday, but are we thinking we should equip somebody with different armor? Or maybe not have different armor. On second thought, I'll probably just buy pretty much just like 5 of these. So that'll leave us under 10,000, so, this is actually kind of like 3 cents or something. Alright guys, here's your poll question today. With any Mario Sports game only on the Nintendo systems, guys, which of the following four, what sport was good with gameplay and fan base? Baseball, Olympics, soccer, or other? And what I mean by other, guys, what it really does is, like say RPGs, old school RPGs, or other stuff in between. Usually, I never played any of the Olympic games, to be honest. I never have, and I probably never would to. I mean, I did play a couple of Mario games over the years, maybe like a little bit more. Despite the fact when it comes to... Remember guys, it's like one of my best Mario games of all time. Of all time and the biggest Desperate History books was playing Super Mario World since I was a kid. You know, and I played the crap out of that since day one and continue to love it, care for it, you know, and then as far as other Mario games go, I did beat pretty much a couple of different Mario games in order. And that was basically the first time that Mario and Luigi got each other as a brother. I mean, of course you got Mario, the smart one, and then you have the retarded brother of his, and that's Luigi, so... But the first time they came up and pretty much teamed together as the top brothers, like say you've got Mario and Luigi Mario, they came out with the first movie back in 1993. I remember that movie very well. The movie itself was good. Some of that was funny thanks to who recently played as Valiant and Roger Rabbit. And, John Leguizamo. You guys have seen him in different movies besides Mario at this point, but I always thought he was not bad of a impressive fit, or pretty much a good history person as an actress. So, the first time I've ever played Mario, it was back when I played the classic NES version, and that was back when the classic Super NES came to the Game Boy Advance. And then one of my biggest Mario games I've ever beaten was Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. I don't think I've I don't think I've been the full game called so what was it? Oh yeah, Bowser's Inside Story. I think I've beaten it maybe like once or twice. And that was back when I recently had the DSi or the 3DS back then, guys. So that's pretty much another thing too. That's pretty much the only few games I can remember. Especially due to the fact playing Super Mario World back then. I've seen other people on YouTube do it. That does online hacks under the Super NES system. Like say, Big Brawler, and also the biggest popularity name. His name is Lord Kronos. Anytime I see him play that, he does a real good job on his hacks. And to tell you the truth, guys, he really, really does. He thinks most of these hacks that he can do, and honestly, guys, he does a good job. He really does. I kid you guys not. He does a real good job, not to rebound, but as long as he always knows what kind of Mario games is more inside and outside the predicament. So I've seen most of the stuff that he's been doing, and he does a tremendous job for what he's been going for. Actually, we're actually not at the fours yet. Honestly, guys, we are not. But I think the only thing that we're doing right now is doing the same thing that we were trying to do yesterday in the afternoon. So, and that would be, guys, trying to activate these four. To activate these four between these cannons, kind of like these mini cannons or something. So basically, you'll have one on the left, one on the right, one up top, and one at the bottom. So, now this is kind of like a three-way, pretty much kind of like a four-way pattern. And what we need to do for that is real simple. Something that's more balanced and not that tricky to do, or pretty much not that hard to find either. As you guys see, you have 3 out of the 4 that needs to always be worked on, but one of these 4 guys doesn't seem to be under the skin. So, and the only seasons you guys can see is dawn, noon, and night. Like I said, dawn is kind of like the evenings. What's like the evenings? Noon is kind of like the sunshine afternoon. And then the nighttime is pretty much the weeknights. Or the night times at this point. So what we need to do, guys, we want to go right over... We're going to start with the rifle cannon. Actually, we're going to start with the left first. Hold on. Actually, guys, I'm going to do a time hop with our frog real quick. So I guess there's not much to take balance. But we will talk to this guy real quick before we get ourselves in a good predicament. Well, guys, back to the poll question. With any Mario sports games, guys, only on the Nintendo systems, what sport was good with gameplay, graphics, and fan base? Baseball, Olympics, soccer, or other. Whatever comes to your system, guys. Any honest opinions, anything that follows, pops into your head, you guys can vote on that poll. But Nintendo's always made the goodest opportunity to making Mario games. For example, first time they did it was back in the late 1980s, early 1990s back then. So, but then back to Mario and Luigi, guys. I've been Superstar Saga plenty of times, and honestly, guys, I actually did back then. So it was not a desperate move. It was one of the best Mario games I've ever beaten. And to be honest, guys, it has, yes, but I've also beaten other Mario games too, and that would be, well, by far, guys, Super Mario World was one of the best games of all time. But underneath that, guys, if we want to talk about, I mean, I was going to put racing as the other, but Mario Kart DS was really good too. Same with Mario Kart 7. But the thing about Mario Kart 7, guys, is real simple. It was actually one of the finest all-time racing games in history. Compared to Mario, like having the first time Mario came out as a racing game, they basically came out the first one on the GameCube, and that was, of course, guys, they called it Mario Kart Double Dash. So it's kind of like a different thing that back when Crash Bandicoot had his own, and then they recently came out with a couple of Mario racing games back then. So, but kudos to Crash Bandicoot. It ain't no Mario for the popularity at this point. I mean, both of those games did a fine job, especially with Mario and Tech. Honestly, guys, yes, but anybody's entitled to play whatever generation on the Nintendo. They're just missing one little thing, guys, and that's called the music. That's the important thing. So the music that they did with Mario games, they did a good old-fashioned, very common, very lame. But the thing about RPGs, guys, like say with Mario games and whatnot, the only Mario games with Mario and Luigi with not much problems or half and half problems that goes in that category is real simple. You have Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Story, and I think Luigi's Mansion. No, I don't think Luigi's Mansion is in that. So probably not. And usually racing games that don't have that length. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can get this message in. Steve, and my... Okay, there we go, guys. I just had to text my friend because she tried to call me five minutes ago. But that's the single thing with Mario, guys. Mario's been around for a long time. I would say, like 20 years, maybe like 25 years. I'm not sure how many years it came out. Back in '93, they came out with the first movie together with John Leguizamo, and I forgot who the leading actor was for the damn thing, but they actually did a real good job for what they've been doing. That's something off the bat. Alright, guys, it's time for some news for this afternoon. You guys already understand today's date, October 28th. I told you guys this morning.
I recommend
when I did a new episode of Final Fantasy IX for you guys. So, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's JD Zach Dawson. It's the awesome commentator. And always remember, guys, love, support, and respect is key. While we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and also check out the description guidelines too. And that's filled with love, support, and respect. Welcome anybody that comes towards your channel, or anything that follows too, guys. As a result that anybody wants to see on the channel. My content's been pretty good, guys. Love, support, and respect is always great with popularity on. As long as if you guys have one YouTube channel, or keeping it just at two, whatever comes to your attention. You guys can tell me your first and last name information, guys. So we can talk about business anytime we want. Anytime we really, have anything that follows behind the heart. From the heart, or anything that's 100% Cris, and I'll blow a kiss between most of us in this group, and also my opponent's trying to recover, too. But that's always something, guys. But I've been on Twitter for over 3 years. YouTube, the finest #1 amount of years that I've been on. A little over 5 years. It's always something to sponsor. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, I got a message back. Hold on a second, I'm gonna do this. You missed me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my opponent wished me, so wish me a good afternoon so far today, guys. That's always wishful thinking. But he is trying to recover and battle every single thing for our future to get rid of this COVID positive crap, so that's another thing. But other than that, you guys call me Jack or JD, with love, support, and respect anytime you like. As long as it's more important for you guys. I really don't care if you call me Jack or JD. As the awesome commentator that has the goodest popularity that you guys can ever see. And also, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Steam, look no further, but bring balance. We're not backwards, guys. You guys already know on Steam, you guys can get your opportunity to pre-order or wait for your copy of getting a game, guys, called Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. That's coming out on November 10th, 2021, in under 2 weeks. So I think it's going to be really interesting. I think the music's going to be great. The other stuff's going to be great. And I've only been 1 out of 4, but I'm trying to beat the second one out of that set for sure. On my PC, guys, and that would be Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. The music is always the finest, guys. That's why the total amount of Final Fantasy games in order, I beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the only missed games of Final Fantasy in history, guys, that I did not ever beat was I never managed to play 11 because I don't think I've discussed with 11. I did not beat 12. I did not beat 13. Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn was one of the best ones I've ever played. I've held that game for a little over 1 year, guys. Over 1 year on the PS3, then included to the PS4. Hold on, guys. Sorry about my controller. Hold on. But yeah, that's another thing too. I mean, it's about what your best Final Fantasy games you like playing. Pretty much are the best favorites you guys can ever have, and what you like playing the most. That's what it really is. And that's where love, support, and respect comes from, you know. But, you guys call me Jack or JD. Actually, guys, my account on Steam is 1993. Actually, 93, guys, do not include the 19. But the name is Jack Dawson 93 on Steam. But if you guys do not like playing RPGs, if you guys like playing action adventure, music, sports, if you guys are heavy-hearted with between those generations, or any of those centuries, guys, feel free to check them out anytime. But that one, guys, that one is Steam. Not only if you guys have a Steam or a Twitter, if you guys have a Reddit, you guys can check me out as Jack Dawson 1993. To Titanic, the awesome commentator.
Of course not.
The one and only.
I
Love,
just
support, and respect is
need
key.
some time to think.
With, I mean, like. Not anything, but the best one to make with great content and popularity.
You're staying here as a
Got to check out my awesome commentator, Kevin.
and I won't
Loving,
be taking
caring,
those next
trustworthy, loyal, and respectful. On Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, guys. Got to check out my girl Sorty, so we live in another 4 minutes under 4 hours. So she'll be on around 4. And also, we got to check out Runny Egg, the awesome commentator, almost 24/7, guys. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Nearly like 365 days, but that's another thing too. Now back to the game, guys. We finally got, well, we really recovered better than the last time. And I'm like, it's about time we finally got something to recover.
It's time for answers.
But on the guys,
If I don't like the answers, my sister
I guess we are back in business after finding Gallery, Galay. As long as we finally covered a little more progress, that was actually coming out of missed time yesterday, so. But we are back to what we're doing. But alright guys, with love, support, and respect, it's time for some IGN news. The most important thing is we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can also send me out and tweet me out too. Only between those 3 apps, but if you guys do not have the 3 of Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit, you guys can do the same anytime you want. But I'm not going for Instagram because I'm not a huge fan when it comes to Instagram. I mean, Instagram is good, but I only had one small account. That's just about it. That's just about it, guys. So, there's really not much to say the least behind it, but it's okay. And also, guys, you guys can vote the Land of 33 and the Great Solomon at 14. Alright, guys, time for some news for this afternoon. So let's run them all down for you guys with love, support, and respect.
The truth is,
Alright, guys, you guys can check out the first opportunity to check out the 16 minutes of online gameplay of a game called, guys, check this out, the newest Mario installment. I'm putting a little more of a smile on my face right now. And that's the new one, guys, called Mario Party Superstars. As you guys can see, the 16 minutes of Mario Party Superstars that is played online with 1 player in California, 2 others in Florida, to see how they manage evolving together. You guys can check out 16 minutes and 56 seconds for that. I have not read a review, but they do have a specific review on that right now. I'll read that review in just a moment.
it's true, Arola.
So I know, guys, Zoz is talking with a couple other people right now, so coming out of discomfort or not much of anything proportions for it. So let's see what happens at the after party today.
He wanted to keep Zaz safe, so he asked me to keep it confidential.
So I think we still have no transformations on him. But we want to look at a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 sets that's in this building today too. But we'll see. Alright guys, before we get to that review, you guys can check out the very first season, very first episode. That's usually the very first Star Trek series, guys. Made especially for kids, as you guys can see. You guys can check out the Star Trek Protege premiere of Lost and Found and Starstruck. That's according to Tara Bennett, guys. Tara Bennett. And that actually is a review. So let me check out this review, guys. It's just going to be premiering today. The first one's going to be premiering with Star Trek Protege is a 1-hour episode of Lost and Found. And the best way you guys can watch that is only, what do you call it, Paramount Plus. I have no plans going back to the app, but I've got enough apps, to be honest. But there is a poll question through IGN, guys. Not part of this YouTube question, but here's the question for you guys.
What if we went and found them for
What is the best current Star Trek series right now? Picard, Lower Decks, or Discovery? If I were to make a slight guess, guys, maybe get an honest opinion guess, I would think of one of two. I don't think it's lower decks because I haven't seen that.
And even if that
I haven't
wasn't the
heard
case,
anything
places
involving
become
that, but
overrun with
I have heard
monsters.
that one is
It's
good.
impossible.
Star Trek Discovery, I don't know if that really has to tip over Seth MacFarlane's Orville. Because Orville's kind of like Star Trek, guys.
The people of
So,
Cinder do know
well, Seth
so much
MacFarlane
about
does a hell of a job as one of the main characters as the actresses, and the other actresses to follow. So the only one I'm going to be voting for, guys, is Picard, because of Patrick Stewart. Alright, guys, 57% of the vote you guys voted for is Lower Decks. Not going to be able to contend with that, but... So, and guys, saw a 7 out of 10. Star Trek Protege, guys. The premiere is going to be Lost and Found, and I forgot what the other name is, but it all depends. Now we get to the review of Mario Party Superstars today, guys. As at the bottom of that, 3 hours ago, we're going to party like it's 1999. I'm not sure how many Mario games that there is, but this review, guys, is coming out of Missile Smaltz. Missile Smaltz, guys. And what this game is kind of like anything inside or outside when it comes, despite the fact we're playing Mario Party games, but I actually did, I honestly did have a fun time with my family for it. But the game that was good from the Wii or before the Switch came out was Mario Party 8. With Mario Party 8 was actually drawing good attention. But it would be nice if I had something like that in the future, maybe sometime. Maybe I would stream it for the first time for you guys, but I don't think I'm gonna go back to that for sure. But alright, guys, today Mario Party Superstars is only out for the Switch, thanks to the franchise between Mario and Mario Party, and the publishers that did it all around.
Princess.
And that's, of course, guys, Nintendo. And the developers are ND Cube. So, guys, Mario Party Superstars, 8 out of 10. So I've heard already it's a good game for the Switch. But I'm not going to be having any distribution for that. But alright, guys, we just got done talking to a couple of these guys. Right now we're going to begin that test. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my frog over here. And do a time hop. Okay, so right now, guys, before we leave, we want to get this one thing that we're going to be hunting for real quick. Okay, piece of candy, Cinderarian Bracer. Nice. So, then we want to get this to you. Okay, guys, so health is going to be up to 615. Well, Cris Bell is at 630, so, why not, guys? Why not? I'm like, whatever. Let's try to equip it. But not only your health, guys, it will also be +2 on the speed and +2 on magic defense. I'm gonna go ahead and give it that 615. That's good. But as long as we did increase a little bit more of that, guys, we should be fine. So that's actually a good opportunity to make it a good success for it. Alright, guys, according to Anna Bankhurst, if you guys are looking to have an opportunity on Star Wars, you can now reserve a stay on Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, guys. If you guys can live your own Star Wars story, and it's going to be coming in early next year, and after the early of next year for the spring of next year for Star Wars. That's according to Anna Bankhurst today.
Well, that was moderately terrifying.
Terrifying, or pretty much not gigantic. That's another thing too. And that would be according also, guys, with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker too. Well, let's check out this article, guys. I don't think we ever touched it yet, but let's double check. It's going to be having an opening date. And it's most of you guys, since most of us are big fans of Star Wars, most of us are, some of you may not, or maybe like Star Wars. You guys should check out that if you guys are interested in that. And that's going to be in Orlando, Florida, Walt Disney. So my love and I are going to be having an opportunity to travel in once we get to our future. And I honestly think we will too. I don't see why not, but I think it would be a magical idea for her and I. So let's see what happens. So far today, guys, we've been together for 1,586 days. 1586, that's wonderful. Wonderful to add the summary up and anything else together too. Alright, guys, to take care of what's available now, according to Cris what's new in the 2021, guys? The 2021 Kindles. I've never had a Kindle. To be honest with you, I have not. But those things are kind of like tablets. Kind of like good tablets, so on and so forth, but it's whatever you guys like to do with it. Whenever you're on an app or playing something, it's usually there too. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple comments there. And that's according to Cris. Alright guys, good news for Resident Evil Village. Something tells me, guys, this game is going to end up getting Game of the Year with the Big Four. Once we get to the Game Awards, guys, in the next, almost nearly a month now. Because in a couple days after Halloween, guys, we're going to be in the beginning of November. I'm like, holy cow, this time's going to be going off fast and present. Well, guys, right now, we are going to go back to... We're going to go back to the plaza in the main square. So, let's see if we can get our butt over there real quick. Maybe in the hangar there. It's like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 8 or 9. That's a haiku. So let's go and go to the left real quick. And see what we can really add towards the statement. I'm not going to worry about the stupid data limit either. Hold on. I'm going to put this comment for some of these guys real quick. Okay. Yeah, the data limit doesn't have anything towards me. Alright, there we go. But alright, but the good news for Resident Evil Village, guys, as it sells over 5 million copies as Capcom, guys, does a good job success as they honestly continue it. Let's see, it reached the milestone quicker than the series' best-selling entry. Now, I'm not sure how many million units that most of us are thinking, guys, of how many units that Resident Evil 4 had. Or it might have been 7. It might have been number 7, or it might have been transferred back to, what do you call it? Anything that's part of anything grouped in or grouped out, guys. But it does have the finest intervention, or pretty much towards its great popularity. That's why Resident Evil has been around for a long time. The best one that I've normally tried to play, guys, that I almost had a chance to beat was, what do you call it, recently, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. That was actually real good on the PS4. Back in the day. So, congratulations to Resident Evil Village for that. Alright guys, back to the news. It's in today, as the awesome commentator. Okay guys, the movie, if you guys have still ever seen Part 1 of Dune, you guys see how Denis Villeneuve designed the... So I'm not sure how do you pronounce this crap, guys. Ornithopters? Ornithoppers? I'm not sure if that's the correct way to pronounce it. But it goes on the stake, guys. As the director of Dune, walks us through, guys, of how the iconic that were brought to life on screen. Like I said, guys, I have not seen the movie, but I've heard it's good. If you guys want to know when Part 2 is going to be coming in the next 2 years, in 2023. So we'll see what happens when it goes there. Well, guys, right now we're talking to Techno, as it tells us a little bit inside the story, involving her life or something else different. Okay, I already put a comment there to Kevin. He's awesome. Very tremendous. Do I have this person? No. But this person does have a premiere today too. Or it might be tomorrow before Kevin comes in. Okay, that one's good. Hold on, guys. Let me try to look a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So, we just had a little bit of a talk with her for a minute. So what we need to do now, guys, is we want to...
Seems like
Maybe that could fit somewhere too, but I don't think we're going to be able to manage that for sure, but it all depends. Connected in. Remember, guys, it's always 100% key. Love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. Okay, there we go. So, okay, guys, we want to go inside the plaza. Inside the plaza, guys. So we want to, as he can help me get something together. Actually, I'm gonna do a time hop for this one. Okay, there we go. See what he says this time. Actually, there's really not much to deal with.
it's been a while.
Okay, there's really not much to say about that, but okay. That's according to Simon Carter, guys. Involving the director's interview. Talks a little bit about what came down to it in real life. Guess there's really not a lot to say, but... or not hard to say. It's like, let me count the ways, or the other one can get inside or outside for not asking that. But I really could not comment a whole lot about that. Maybe only quite a bit, but... no. No, we're not gonna do another time hop.
Perhaps Azufra can help.
So guys, we want to talk to Azufra. She should be around here somewhere. Let me go back to the walkthrough again. So Azufra would have to be, well, I know she's actually in so far here in this town today in the east, but we can try to see what it really is helping for us. Okay, guys, back to the news. Guys, and check out the latest official trailer of Marvel Studios Assembled. The making of What If ? It's guys to explore the multiverse. The multiverse, guys. In a whole new line. It's guys to check out the trailer for the Disney Plus special, Marvel Studios The Making of What If. That video, guys, is 1 minute and only 25 seconds. If you guys are interested in it. If you guys are not interested in it, you guys can start from the beginning and you guys can see if you guys really like it or not. Whatever comes to your attention for it.
Oh,
Okay, that's Athena. No. This is actually not the one we're looking for, guys. So let's go back to the east and see if we can find her there. Alright, guys. You guys will check out another video of the November PC release action-packed trailer, guys, of Bright Memory and Infinite. It's against a new action-packed trailer, guys, for the PC of the release date in November. So you guys see the bottom of that for Bright Memory. I think it could be on Steam. And that's one day after Final Fantasy V Pixel Remastered's coming out too, guys. So we have to watch out for that and get a little more personal and get an opportunity once we have that shot or that chance. Pretty much not to let go at this point. As you guys can see, the first person shooter of this game, guys. Brighter Memory Infinite. As this game will be coming out only for the PC, guys. Coming out for the PC on November 11th. But the game also, guys, is also going to be launching later, or sooner than later, for PS5 and other consoles we can think of too. Especially Xbox Series. The Switch, probably not.
I hope you're.
I don't think the Switch will have something for it. If I had to really guess, guys, probably not. I would say no, but I'm just saying the current consoles for that would have to be Xbox Series X, the PS5, PS4, maybe Stadia. I don't know. But those are the only consoles that could come out for it. But we'll see. Guys, check out a 2 minute and 12-second video for the detail. Alright, guys, back to the news. You guys can check out this, the Weird West game called Weird West. Let's see if you guys can find that out of example. But the thing about this game, guys, maybe that game, for example, it's real simple. That's a game called Weird West. The new indie from a former game, guys, of the devs. The one that made Dishonored and Prey has a release date. You guys can see under the description of the game called Weird West, guys. I'm not sure if you guys find it making sense of it or something else involving it. You guys see the supernatural cowboy sim walks into town early next year. That one is involving, according to the article from Matt Portso today. Actually, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. I'm guessing it's pretty much straight out the signal or straight out the wall. Oh no, let me try to go back searching here. So I can get back to the news that's a little more authentic or pretty much finalizing the term. Something about checking the stupid connection too. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can disconnect it and then get back to connecting it again. But that's another thing too, guys. I don't think I've ever heard of the name or the positivity of the name, but I'm not sure if you guys will find it as a weird name. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save, guys. We're not done yet. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty much, guys, I don't think that's going to really work or not. Honestly, I don't think it will. But let me do a quick save for you guys. Okay, there we go. So right now, guys, we're trying to see where we can find this plaza. If we can find this good plaza, guys, we can see what we can really get into. I don't need any sleep right now. I mean, it'd be nice if we did, but we probably won't involve that. Involve that for sure. But what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to see if I can restart IGN.com again. Or probably not. Hold on, guys, let me see if I can do something here. I think what I probably am going to do, guys, hoping there's no Inquisition, but I think I'm going to do IGN News on my phone too. We were talking about Weird West. And honestly, guys, we were too. But the thing about Weird West is real simple. I mean, yes, it's kind of like a Wild West game, but it usually is another way around too. So, let me double check and find it. So the thing about Weird West, guys, is real simple. Remember, guys, it was recently the ones that did the devs from Dishonored and the other one too. So, I mean, I've played Dishonored a little bit, but not too much to congratulate anything for it. I mean, yes, Dishonored is pretty much well good, but the thing about that one, guys, is real simple. Hold on a second, let me see if I can get back to the other spot. I don't think I need another hotspot sealed for it, so I don't think there's going to be anything towards the population for it. Hold on. Let me see where we're at, guys, so I can see if we can restore some of that right here. Goes high a little bit. Okay, guys, I just had to restart my PC for a second, so I won't do IGN News for that. Okay, okay, guys, let's double check where we're at, so I can connect with the other stuff at this point real quick. Alright, guys, we're trying to figure out where we can find this good plaza, if we will. So, but on that, guys, we have another 35 minutes to 40. So we're gonna figure out where we can find this plaza. I'm pretty sure this plaza is here somewhere, but can't seem to almost find it. But it could be here somewhere. Actually, let's go ahead and go backtrack. See if we can backtrack a little bit. Guys can still vote on that poll. I'm still waiting for somebody to vote on a not much of a remorse poll, but a good poll for that. Alright, but the thing about Wild West, guys, is it's an indie game that's pretty much kind of like the Western, not much compared to the Western movies, but a little more different, if we will, too. And so I don't understand why it's not loading the rest of it. Okay, maybe not. Alright, but to tell you the truth, guys, this game is, the game called Weird West, guys. It's actually an action RPG. It's a surreal version of America's developing frontier. As, remember guys, they actually are taking pre-orders on Steam, but the game is also coming out on November 11th. One day after the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy V comes out, so we can keep an eye out for that too. If there's anything to be done with. But yeah, guys, it's going to be coming out for PC, PS4, and Xbox One consoles. Not sure about the new gen, but it actually is the first game for Wolf Eye Studios. Actually not November 11th, January 11th, excuse me. So that's coming out during that time being. But I'm not saying who's who behind that, but it's just another way around too.
Svenja, Christopher is...
Something about Christopher, guys, heads up.
Our companion has been struck down by illness.
You better get a little inside story.
He's now taking a rest in one of the residences.
Alright guys, back to the news. It's according to KMC. So guys are seeing Diablo's Immortals closed beta launches today. Guys, to check out the complete with controller support. Okay, now we're back to loading, if we will. Come on. Or maybe not. But on that, guys, it's really something off the bat. That one's a long article on my phone, too, but there's really not a whole lot to say involving... I mean, yes, Diablo 2 Resurrection is good.
Oh, no.
Or with dedication. So it all depends what else it can really spell out, too. Alright, guys, you guys can check out this next article with Jared Moore, or outside Jared Moore. Guys, to see Visions... Vicarious Visions is reportedly set to lose its name amid merger with Blizzard. Not sure what that one has to be involving, but still it's pretty much involving something else for it. But I'm not sure if it's pretty much an observation or something else to handle it. But it could be something else not. That's pretty much almost inside or outside to not get something off the ground, but something a little more wise and different. Hold on. Okay, we're still doing good. Never mind. But other than that, yes. So basically, I mean, yes, Vicarious Visions is a good company too. Coming out of the ones that recently made other stuff, like say. But the first ones they only ever made was, what do you call it? Crash Bandicoot, for example. And they really have too. So that's pretty much something else, as a matter of fact. So, good. So much for loading. Actually, I'm gonna restart my PC one more time because it's really not going to where it needs to go to.
Almost.
So, well, right now, guys, they're talking about Christopher recovering inside or outside of a poison opportunity. So that's really something that we're trying to figure out what's going on with him for it. But this one, guys, is a long article too. Not much interested for it, but it is a good gaming company too. Okay, we'll see what else we have in the mix today. Well, guys, back to the news. Well, guys, so check out the launch trailer for 1 minute and 55 seconds today.
Do you have access to
of a game called Fatal Frame: Mane of Blackwater. If you guys are having any opportunities for details for that one, or if you guys just want to check out an inside scoop on that. If you guys are having an opportunity to see where that leads from there, or something else secured. Well, let me see if I can get back to typing it again. Hold on. We can get that organized with Steam. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this is really going to work this time. I just hope it's not going to be all that stupid this time. Or maybe it is. Never mind. All it needs is to have a little bit more to act and have a little more availability too, guys. Give me one additional second here. Okay, automatically connect. Okay. Okay. Not sure if the restart of my PC for the second time helped or not. Well, we'll try to figure something out for it. I would say probably not. Oh, I did. Thank you. Let's see how much time it'll really involve this time, guys, instead of a couple things. So we should be okay. Hopefully we will. Oh, thank you, pal. So you guys can check out a video of that if you guys are having an interest in that anytime. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Nice of you to have a good support opportunity. But it's good to see you. As long as you're from inside and out, as long as you're from love, support, and respect to Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg, most of us are one big family. One big family all together. And all of us are too. Without question, yes. Oh well, we still have other news coming on the fly now, guys. Hold on. We got to know where we're at. Now we can get ourselves in a good position. Alright, guys, I still pay a little more attention to Netflix, but I still don't have the traditional sharing thing on, I probably won't worry about the PC app for it, but only on my phone to say the least. So it all depends. As you guys see, we have our next one. It's called the Reforged version or assignment. I'm not sure what this has to be about for sure. So let's double check over here today, guys.
I am good, thanks. How are you? Thank you.
Oh, not a problem. But what's you been up to? Precious Stems, good to see you. You're pretty much from Running Egg, Kevin, and Sony, right? There's always something to think about. Actually, not 222. Actually, my highest mods is not 221, guys.
Talk now, what?
It's actually 222. So with that in mind, take care, Zems. Oh, by the way, Zems, congratulations on being our newest moderator, too. So, big shout out to Press Zems. With love, support, and respect. And all this power, guys, where we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions. The most of us may find in our descriptions. To Kevin, Sony, and Running Egg. Now, guys, I don't just love what I do, I just do it. That's the most considered thing you can have. Well, guys, we have another half hour to 35 minutes. So, congratulations to Precious Stems. Good shout out to you. Get ready, guys. Here's their big total.
I am from Tuber Chat and Blessed Life.
Oh, Kevin? Oh, I'm totally fine with that. As long as there's not a whole lot of mess ups. Get ready, guys. My highest mods. With love, support, and respect. Get ready, guys. Zams, get ready. 223 mods.
Oh,
223. That is very impressive right there.
Thank you very much, Jack.
Oh, not a problem. That's what the scripts are about, too. Love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. Isn't that right, Zems? I mean, you don't mind if I call you Zems or Precious, do you? Or do you like Zems a little bit more?
Hold on there, Cris.
I mean, whatever name gets inside the system, or gets outside or anything to predict, it's okay. So you guys can check out the new stuff to Netflix of Cowboy Bebop, Tiger King 2, and Arcane. As you know what they say, guys, under the description, according to Adam Bankhurst with Big Mouth on the, pretty much in this article, too.
True, Jack.
It's always 100% true. Love, support, and respect is key. Always will be, and always has something. It's always worth something. So guys, check out you guys can also see The Harder They Fall Masters of the Universe, and some other stuff too.
With smiling eyes.
As long as it does not bother you today, right, Zems? Actually, I think I like Zems a little bit more. Depending on where the other thing could really rhyme or it's pretty much transfer to. Which, to be honest, I'm going to call you Zems. I don't think it's going to bother anything, but as long as it works with a nice
You
nickname.
must be the out. Azufra sent word you'd be.
Well, guys, we finally got that permit
Upgrade
from a
your
couple
means of
people.
transportation, yes?
So we're off to a good start there. And you guys can also vote on that poll anytime you like. Alright guys can check out this video. This latest trailer for the game of Apex Legends. You guys can meet Ash. A-S-H.
Okay, no problem.
As you guys see on the bottom of the description, as Ash takes the
correct.
spotlight.
But it should be
And this
noted
latest
that
trailer
there's
for the
so
free-to-play
much non-standard.
hero shooter game, Apex Legends. You guys can check out a little bit more about that for 1 minute and 34 seconds. So we'll see what happens going forward today too. A little more strong and collective. Okay guys, most of us already talked about the early Black Friday deals, which Black Friday is the last Friday of November. And that's every year, so most of us have anything that's according to a good plan.
Actually, she means exactly what she said. It's a really,
Hold on a second, let me see if I can get
shoe.
this.
I know it sounds weird, but just trust us on this one.
Okay, there we go. Now I can get a message towards my pun off the bat. So, that'll be okay. Alright guys, with lots of support and respect, back to the news. You guys can check out the Spotlight new trailer of Metroid Dread, where Samus takes the spotlight. You guys can learn more about Samus, the latest trailer for Metroid Dread. As you guys can also discover the origins and the motivations that helped make Samus a Ran, pretty much what he or she became to be.
I guess
Jack, I stay longer.
It's like, what is the important thing you have to do for that, you know? Oh, that'd be okay, Zems. I'll be live probably... Well, all I do is go live twice, that's it. So I'll be back live tomorrow. Be tomorrow morning by the time I go back to work, so... That will not be a problem at all. You too, Zems.
You're welcome.
Keep on the good work, and I'll see you on the other side if we can.
I can make a matching pair.
That is what love, support, and respect always stays collective. For anything. Well, guys, we have our first one with this new Sue besides Polina, guys. Just see, the thing about the Sue is the Sue has been upgraded with magma resistance paneling, and we can also cross the lava. Ooh. We can do something with the lava, guys.
Take a look.
As long as we have something in between. Which will lead us towards our next one, guys. We're going to be going to Cinder's Fords.
Thank you.
Always thankful. You know what they say, how sir is pretty, sir. And it could be either way or another way around, too. Do we want to get other stuff real quick? I won't sell that, and then I'll probably do... I don't know. But we can really double check and make sure there's not other qualifications or anything. But it pretty much, guys, the Cinder's Forest is going to be our next location. Let's see what else we can really respond to it or something. But guys, check out the new trailer. It showcases 3 games and gameplay. Of the game I'm picking up soon, guys, in about under 3 weeks. And that is the most important one, guys. And I think it might be up for Game of the Year. But we also have to look at the other 3 too. And that would be Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Resident Evil Village and Deathloop. So that'll have something harder about that too. We got to check out the new trailer for that. For 1 minute and 25 seconds. That's the latest trailer for Battlefield, guys. For a look at the gameplay on 3 of the 7 maps coming at launch. I will be going to GameStop in under 3 weeks, guys. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure. And honestly, guys, 9 cents, and also 8 times out of 10 or 9 times out of 10, the game's going to be very good. Very remorseful. The graphics, the gameplay, The fan base is going to be interesting. But I cannot wait to take a little more of a good step. See what this game's going to be about. I mean,
Yes.
yes, I played maybe like a couple of other games for Battlefield, but the one I almost disliked out of Battlefield, guys, is Battlefield 1. I mean, Battlefield 1 was good. It's really not a lot to say, but Battlefield 1, it was a good game, but 9 times out of 10, it was okay. How is your summary so far? I'm thinking out my pun too, guys. But it's all good. I mean, well, like I said, guys, my highest mods now is 223. That's tremendous, good developed,
Strange ruins.
and that's what we create love, support, and respect for. With new family members and new friends, as much as we can really
Seems like you can use
establish, have other stuff to talk about too, and keep on doing what we're doing. Thumbnails, banners, if you guys only have giving out one channel or one YouTube channel, you guys can have on your arsenal. Well, guys, let's take out this place real quick. Honestly, guys, this actually is the place that we were looking for. So, well, we have about another 19 to 24 minutes, guys. After I'm done doing an episode of this, I'm gonna get a little grub across, pretty much here in the state, and then pretty much be in and out, see what's going on.
Shake it off, Zaz.
Well, we should be okay. Alright, guys, if that was not enough for Battlefield, you guys can check out this next article of a game called Pew Mobile, as it actually is the 13 Days of Halloween finale with Dr. Disrespect of How to Watch. Let's see on the bottom of that description. It's actually Dr. Disrespect, guys. Will be teaming up with a hand-picked group of elite Pew Mobile streamers. Anna Bakers has a little bit more on that,
Will you be
too.
able to handle the emotional pressure?
Of how to watch and how to expect it. The best way you guys can check it is on Easter time around 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, on October 29th, tomorrow.
Lots of memories.
If you guys live in the UK or Australia,
Not all of them good.
there's also does translate to October
We need that
30th.
medicine, though.
You guys can check it out at 1 a.m. or 10 in the morning. So, it'll take place tomorrow on the 29th. Prime time is 5, but Easter time for the United States is pretty much 8. 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't think I'm gonna have any instances, any circumstances, or someone interest to watching that.
You'll be alright.
I mean, I never played
We'll be
Pube,
with you.
but it all depends. Other circulation. Alright, guys, back to the news. If you guys are for a holiday gift, a holiday spirit with a collectible, you guys are checking out this new Hellboy's Mike Magnolia, as it reveals stunning Krampus statue, guys, for next year. Let's go to the Zest Needed. But guys, since we already increased the Zod's hit points, he's up to 615. Chris was at 630.
Cris Bell, what
Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, guys, we're gonna do one more quick save. And I think we should be good to discover something. Well, guys, we have another 17 minutes to 22 minutes. Get those likes up there, guys. We've got 2 to 3 likes. My highest likes is 29, top 2 is 98, and 113. And also, guys, my highest mods, the new record today is 223. That's impressive. Very well impressive. It all depends who the other, what kind of monsters we're going to be facing real quick. Okay, guys, we have some sort of a star going on, too. Not sure what that star is. But we have 1 gold, and we also have 2 silver. Okay, that's one. Okay, that one's gold. Well, we're going to be having our first battle real quick. Now, these guys are pretty much Amber Muka babies. And then on the one on the right is the adults. I'm going to deal with this little critter real quick. Okay, 102, not bad. Huey Haha, I don't think I never heard of her. him or her at this point. Oh wow, 29. Perfect, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do impact strikes on pretty much at the very bottom, so I can slow his defense. And say goodnight. He's down and out with exhaustion for no altercations or side rotations, guys. Alright, okay guys, back to the news. Guys, to check out a 1 minute video, guys. 1 minute video. That's a little more short. And that is the video for Marvel Studios Hawkeye. Guys, to check out the latest action-packed trailer. It's not seen this actually going to be the first 2 episodes of Marvel Studios Hawkeye. Not sure who's playing the main character. I'm not sure if it's somebody we know. Or it might be somebody else we haven't heard of as the fucking lead actress. I'm not sure who it really is. I don't think it's Louis Hale. I don't think it's Lucy Hale because she recently was one of the main was one of the leading main characters in Pretty Little Liars, and then a couple other movies like say Truth or Dare, and I don't have to compare to. So guys, we have about 3 stars, one of which we have 2 that's a little bit white, a little more white, and then anytime we use this signing star, it can really get us to whatever platform we want to go to. So it's really not all too bad, but as far as these enemies go, they don't seem badass to me. They're real easy. Not energetic, but their butt is real easy. So let's go with a Micro Bolt. And because my content's been really good, popularity's been really good, love, support, and respect is key, and it always will be the key, guys. And you know what you're doing, and that's good. Just keep doing it. So guys, take out 1 minute of that. Alright guys, can check out the launch trailer for only 40 seconds of a game called Riders Republic. And this game is now available now for PS5, PS4, Xbox One consoles, and the Xbox Series, guys. But I think we might be okay too. Alright,
This heat.
So yeah guys, we're surrounded by heat. We're surrounded by heat in this position. So I think we should be okay, especially if our ass is not burned. Well guys, one last article, I believe 15 minutes ago. You got to see Zack Snyder's compares Rebel Moon, guys, to the Man of Steel's Krypton scenes. It's got to see at the bottom of the article. Was this next to the 15 minutes ago, guys? That's been posted and articled at this point. Oh wow, I didn't see that happening. Wait a minute. Honestly, guys, I did not. Okay, guys, we have another test here. So let's go back up here for a minute. And we can also do a little bit of grinding too. Okay, we got that thing restored. That's good. Now we can open that piece of candy after we're done with this battle. Not sure if we're gonna be able to get through this stage, because we're gonna be almost out of time in a little bit. And obviously, guys, yes, it'll be in just a little bit, because I haven't had a damn thing to eat ever since last night here in the state. So it's been a little bit. Let's go with Michael Bolt and make sure we have electricity going in this body. Okay, 60, that's good. And on the bottom of that, with Zack Snyder, guys, as it goes on to say, that's kind of what we're doing in Rebel Moon, but on the bigger steroids that I can give it. Let's go to 0 and more today. If you guys are interested, a little bit more for that one. Alright, okay guys, you guys can check out the, okay guys, that's why I say, we have 2 more articles left, then I think we should be good. You guys can check out the new trailer for the movie that's starring, guys, the legendary but still a music artist. One of the finest favorites, guys. Lady Gaga and Adam Fraser. Actually, not Adam Fraser, sorry. That's actually a baseball player. Adam Driver, excuse me. And a movie called House of Gucci. Now the thing about the movie, guys, of House of Gucci is it's actually inspired by the shocking true story of the family empire behind the Italian fashion house of Gucci. Pretty much spanning three or two groups. Not sure what that can be spelled as, but I think it could be pronounced as anything for that, but I don't know. Access to 2.2. Oh, check this out, guys. It'll take us to floor 2. Let's see what that one is about, too. But I'm gonna take on these bastards real quick. I'll have Dikiara dismantle him. Okay, 123. Guys, these enemies are not that bad to kill. These guys are really easy. As long as these power-ups do not disguise anything between them, well, these guys will pretty much set up for a minute. Well, guys, I'm gonna do Lightning Nexus. 63, 72. But on the bottom one, he did not get paralyzed, but the one on the upper right, guys, did. So, that's okay. Okay, guys, one last article. Sony introduces a new PlayStation PC label. Did I see the new PlayStation PC label? Clearly attached to Days Gone on Steam. Yeah, Days Gone is also a good game, too. That's something I will add up, but not much to take off topic or take off the category. That's according to Cat Bailey. So, you guys remember what major release that the PC is going to be getting? And that is, guys, the former 2018 Game of the Year, God of War. That's actually going to Steam. Going to Steam via PC. So that's going to be interesting. Don't think I'm going back to God of War because my ass is pretty much tired of getting my ass real stuck. So I have no altercations for that one at all. But the game itself is really good. That is something I will say. The graphics are real good. Gameplay is real good. Fanbase is good. After it recently became Game of the Year, guys, back in 2018. That is something I will treasure at this point. But the others, to say the least, well, like I say, guys, I don't know. But I do know we're actually on God of War Ragnarok next year for the PS5, but that's a tell a whole lot right there. Well, guys, I'm gonna do a double of a Chrono Barbards between K and Chris Bell. The one on the right, the one that's a fiery Seraph. Okay, good damage, guys. 396. Excuse me. I'll just attack this one bottom one real quick. Can I get rid of, actually, let me go with Lightning Nexus again. Okay, 70, 74. No paralyze. Whoop-de-doo, guys. Well, guys, we have another 7 to 12 minutes. If we can find a safe point in time, that would be great. But we'll see. But we are making some good progress, guys, on the damn thing. We finally are. Better than yesterday in the afternoon. I'm like, now we can get ourselves going. For extra beginnings. Okay, okay, guys, you guys can finally sit yourselves news. Guys, we have more news tomorrow morning, guys. I'll be back live by then. Tomorrow is Friday, because all I have to work tomorrow, guys, like I said, 2 to 10 and 1:30 to 10:30. And that's, guys, it's not a difficult plan at all, to be honest, but we should be okay. Okay, can I restore it? Yes, yes we can. Perfect. I don't think we can open a star involving this area or some, guys. But we can really double check what we have in store in here. We're not gonna go to the bottom right that second. I think there's a save point down there. Well, we won't jump into that yet, but let's quickly double check what we have here real quick too. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna be getting that from here. Let's go. Alright guys, so pause in the chat. Let's go. Oh, said almost scared the crap out of me, but never mind. Well, we won't talk to Smertzing though. See what he has. Do we need anything else? Well, I guess we can maybe upgrade fucking Healing Zarb, but that'll bring up the good total, guys, of 33. We can honestly take 33 with no problem. So I'll probably stick with that, and then get about 4 of these. So make sure we're running out of MP. We can use the drive for 175 for that. Anytime we lock, if our MP is going to be weighed down to something. But we should be okay for now. Okay, that crap's not gonna really hurt. Depending if we can get this out of the test. But anytime we're trying to encourage any of them, guys, we have to make sure which one we can really restore and not fall in it. And that's pretty much an example right there, so. But yeah, guys, the highest hit points right now in the series of Cris Tales is, what do you call it? Cris Bell right now, but 630. And that tells a little more of the story, too. Okay, no electricity on your ass? That's nice. I can take a little bit. Okay, parry. He only did about 16, that's okay. I'll concentrate on the bottom one. Okay, 151, that one's good. I'll go for a micro ball, the one on top. If it does get a turn, it won't be a problem. Okay, it doesn't. Good. Well, good, guys. But I think I may have a little fast food today, too, guys. Ever since I didn't have anything this morning, ever since last night, you know, I could get a little something to have to eat, too. Okay, I don't think we're gonna heal anybody right now. Honestly, guys, no. I think we should honestly be okay without problems or anything for it. But what we will do is... Can we try to decay it? No. Okay, restore. Good. Okay, there also has to be some way we can get our ass over there, too. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if we got over there too, guys, with no problems intended. But we'll look a little bit more. As soon as we don't got this piece of crap out of our system. Okay, let's go have Cris Bell, I'm actually going to grant the speed to Zaz because it's gonna have a little more chemistry for it. Not have anything to take anything off the bat. Okay, micro bolt, yes. Take about 60 out of him. And I'll do an attack on the upper one. Kind of like the adult size, 425 ouch, guys. That's a hell of a blowout right there. But it is some good damage too. Okay, impact strikes to finish him off. Okay, got him. But as long as he does not take 120 from him, that's good. Well, glad we take it as a good distribution. Well, good satisfaction too, guys. Whatever comes into play. Okay, okay, I guess we'll heal Cris Bell, I guess. But if we can really find a save point, guys, keep on grinding, we'll be fine. But let's double check if we got anything else, guys. As long as nobody's going to be anyone being fired or anything. Well, compared to a good length or anything. Alright, let's go right about... Well, honestly, guys, we have to get that one platform, too. Before our ass is going to be in a little more trouble. As long as it does not punch another damn way out of trouble. Okay, 342. That one is good enough. For us, it's good enough. I'll go with the Goblinair. Goblinair and pretty much the Fireman 2 does not disturb me. As long as we're doing much better than this. Holy cow. Well, your bot's not getting a turn, pal. But the bottom one can. That's okay. As long as his butt is not going to get out of here or get his ass out of here or something. Okay, I'll take care of this bastard with impact strikes. Why not? Oh, we are getting a little more extra grinding too. That's a good way to describe it. And it really has much more of a touch. I have not called my pun at all today ever since I was up till a good amount of time today, guys. I slept into a little after 10, watched a couple things, and you know, whatever. Whatever I'm done with this episode this afternoon, guys, I'll be back. I probably won't be back until tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning. That's to let you guys know in the live chat with love. Sit. That was not what I really wanted, guys. But I will take something in its queue. I will take something in its queue, though, guys. Go ahead and grab that cess real quick. Okay, Signet of Wealth. The thing about this one, guys, it earns 10% more marbles, but it usually has something else to verify. So I'm going to give it to who else but Cris Bell. Let's not say who else but Quagmire. Coming out of Famicai in a reference. Oh, so I'm not sure what that was about, but okay. Let's go. Yeah, restore that damn thing, please. That'd be good, so I don't have to fall for anything. Okay, guys, let's see what these two are really about right now. So let's go. Can we go right over here? Yes, we can. Perfect. Now we can get ourselves in the system, guys. Instead of having our ass be on trial. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, oh boy. Let's see if there's anything else to figure in or figure out, guys. But we are doing some grinding too, as long as we have extra control. Okay, can we use that?
Seems the energy is back.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take the energy for sure. As long as it's not binding a rhino or banging a rhino for any other set that needs it, but we'll take it. Okay, guys, let's go back over here. Not so we can maybe get a test. Oh, get that damn test for sure. As 100% Christian, guys, I would love that goddamn test right now. But I'm not sure if it's going to allow us. Honestly, guys, I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice if we did, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to allow us to get it. Alright, guys, let's see what else we have real quick. Alright, okay, dark wrist guards, okay. So yeah, guys, we're gonna be having a save point once we get down there.
The elevator?
So let's go to the floor 1 real quick. I just wanted to double check, guys, on floor 1. While we do a little more fucking grinding real quick. Yeah, 114, 342, good enough. Good enough to put an alignment damage on them. And I'll go with the bottom to make sure it don't have a hell of an advantage. Okay, guys, 64. Once again, Lightning Nexus. No expression this time. Well, I know one of you. I know one of these enemies, guys, had the same other length, but as long as we're not taking a lot of damage behind them, we'll take it. Okay, scramble egg, 166. So it's him right for sure. Okay, impact strikes to finish him off. But if we ever decide to get that test, guys, I think hopefully we will. Well, the next time you guys will see Cris Tales probably won't be until Monday. Probably won't be until Monday, guys. So I think then it'll be the next time you guys will have a new episode of Cris Tales by then. But we don't need to go into the first level.
Should we take the elevator?
We want to go to the laboratory, guys. It'll lead us towards another battle. Well, like I said, we'll take it right now. Continue to beat these assholes. Okay, 123, that's good. Let's go, wait, the crystal? Okay, 50, that's good. And then I'll probably do, once again, Lightning Nexus on their ass real quick. Okay, no turn, buddy. Goodbye. Well, you can attack me, but not a whole lot. Cris Bell only did 39. I'll take care of you, well, first and foremost. Okay, 164. And then the cherry on top, guys, impact strikes. You guys see all of those threes. All of those threes. Those are good damage. Oh, guys, JKR and Cris Bell, level 27. Now, look at these two guys. JKR has learned Chrono Barbads and Regino Regen from Cris Bell. Nice. Good abilities, guys. I'm like, yes, yes. But we will increase their hit points real quick, guys, before we get our ass out of here for the day. Let's go. Alright, guys. Let's see. Do we have anything else back here? We won't take them on right now. We're gonna wrap things up for the day. Alright, guys, like I said, all I do is go live twice. That's 2 times. So honestly, guys, I think that's gonna do it right there. Let me see what else we have. Yeah, guys, we did a little bit of bonus time. Bonus time. When have we done it already? Alright, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me this afternoon. We covered a little more progress from what we did if we would have done an episode of Cris Tales yesterday in the afternoon. But it was actually my second day off from work, so as long as we don't have to jeopardize again tonight or anything else for it. Anyway, probably won't be back live until tomorrow morning, guys. So I'll be back live tomorrow morning, same time, same channel, for a new episode of Final Fantasy IX. And then after I'm done Friday morning, guys, the only time I'll have Saturday in the morning, because all I have to do is fucking work 1:30 to 10:30. So I may have a little bit of time to do a new episode of Wild Arms 3. Halloween, probably Wild Arms 3. And then for the rest of the time being on Sunday, not sure what's going on with that. But Cris Tales maybe not until Monday. But I will let you guys know through love, support, and respect through YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. As good as we can. But on that, if you guys want to catch more Cris Tales every 3 to 4 days a week, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, the most important thing, we can always bring on it. And also on the SIP or anything in this group is love, support, and respect is key. Well, we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube. And also follow the descriptions too. Through Kevin, Sorty, and Running Egg as much as you guys can. Had to clear my throat for a damn second, guys, but if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter as JD Jack Dawson, guys. The awesome commentator. I love what I do, guys. I just keep going, and I just love what I do. I just fucking do it. That's the most important thing you can have right there. Having new family members, new friends that have great content, popularity, as anybody can see on your channel. And it's always something to build. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, you guys can tell me your first and last name information with 1 space bar. as much as you guys can on Twitter. Which is really not much to jeopardize either. But other than that, guys, I've been on Twitter for over 3 years. Been on YouTube for over 5 years. But on that, you guys call me Jack or JD. And also, guys, my numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Reddit, you guys can film a question on Reddit. Follow me on Reddit too, guys. That's JD Jack Dawson, the awesome commentator. Remember, guys, I don't just love what I do. I just do it. I just do it. As long as it's not Wizard 1 to do it. As long as it has 4 stars, maybe keeping it more 5 stars. But then again, guys, we'll be just fine. Guys, to take out Kevin every 24/7, Fridays through Mondays. My girl, I will be with my girl Sorty in under 3 hours. She'll be sunning live and her live set around 4. So you guys can check her out Mondays through Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays, but it all depends what time she goes live on. Whether if it's in the mornings on Easter time where we're at today, or in the in the evenings on the weeknights. Whatever helps us in this group. We got to also take out Running Egg, the awesome commentator himself, guys, with no problems at all. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. I think it's going live today. If not, I think it's today or tomorrow. He'll be starting around 2 o'clock Eastern. But on that, with love, support, and respect, guys, the most important thing is we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full. You guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can vote gently, please. Vote Orlando 33 and the Great Soulman at 14 of what you guys think, with love, support, and respect today of October 28th, 2021, with no desperate move, but an honest move to make. As much as you guys really can. There's always something to build, guys. With love, support, and respect. But alright, guys, have a good rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow morning for a new episode of Final Fantasy IX. And then Saturday morning, Wild Arms 3. I want to say the only girl that came in the building today, and that would be Precious Stems. Thank you for coming by, girl. Remember, guys, my highest mods is 223. As always, a great amount. Alright, guys, have a good afternoon and good rest of your night. I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel for Final Fantasy IX. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Guys, have a good rest of your day and a good afternoon. Same time, same channel for Final Fantasy IX in the morning tomorrow, guys. With love, support, and respect. Until then, I will see you guys in the next one.